What's up? It's Andy here from Banshee Boat, and today we're talking trailers. Whether you got a utility trailer, whether you got a boat trailer, whether you got a small camper trailer, it's all the same bones. So I'm going to show you what to look for a pre-trip inspection, and we're going to see what to look for if you're going to buy a boat that comes with a trailer, a camper, or a utility trailer. Check it out.
Woo! Banshee boating, baby!
Good. Close.
Banshee Boat for everything boating. These maneuvers could be dangerous if not operating the boat properly. Do so at your own risk. Make sure to always have boating safety equipment, pleasure craft license on board, and always wear your PFD. Be conscious of those around you. Respect the shared waterway. Remember, never drink alcohol on boat. Always play safe on the water.
So first thing we do with the trailer, we're going to start with a simple inspection. We're going to start at the front end. We're going to inspect the entire front. We're going to inspect the chains. We're going to take a quick look at the wiring, and we're going to make sure the clamp works properly. Make sure you have the right, correct size ball when you attach that trailer onto your car. So going down along the trailer here, we're going to make sure our crank, if it's a boat, and we're going to make sure everything's solid with the frame of the trailer and nothing's too corroded and too worn out. If you have a camper trailer, if you have a utility trailer, make sure you just check out the frame, make sure nothing's too rotted. When you're a boater, you typically use a trailer every single time you go boating. So it's just as important as the boat to make sure your trailer is in right condition and it's running properly. The last thing you need when you go boating is to have your leaf spring explode and your tire flies into your fender, scrapes on it, it explodes, and then your entire wheel's gone and you're on the side of the highway waiting for CAA all day. Instead of where you should have been boating. I've seen before, the lug nuts weren't tightened up properly and the actual rim blew out, the rim blew right off with the nuts still attached. And it was crazy because it's a little bit loose, it builds that pressure, it builds that vibration when it's going down the highway, and then it just rips it right off. There's nothing worse than rolling down the road and you blow a tire and you don't have a spare. Always make sure you have a good spare tire on board. Another thing to take a look at and always remember is that you want to know when the last time, if you're buying a new trailer, you want to know when the last time your bearings were greased and when your bearings were done by a trained professional, because they're very important depending on how far you take your boat and depending on, just for general safety, you need those bearings greased up and inspected and good to go because you don't want to have any problems there. You can get a grease buddy. I'm actually going to get a grease buddy next year and throw that on. As soon as I do buy that, I'll make a video about it. It's awesome. You can pump grease with a grease gun right through, and then it comes out the back and it packs the bearing with grease. The bearings last 5 times as long. You can always put new grease into it. It's fabulous. So, you know, the last thing you want to do is have any issues with your trailer. So when you're buying a boat, you always inspect the trailer. Okay, I want to make sure my chains are good. I want to make sure my metal supports on my trailer and my crank and everything looks like in good working condition. So, check the trailer out, make sure all the mounts are good. As we come along the trailer, this one has rollers. So make sure the rollers are good, check the bolts on there. Do a quick overview. When you look at the tires, let's check if they have a decent amount of beef on them. You want to check out, does the tire have a lot of cracks on the side? You want to know when the last time the bearings were potentially done. You know, it's probably not a bad idea to torque the wheels to the specified torque, just for fun. You want to check the leaf springs. Take a look at the other side there, and you want to check bolts like this. Just make sure everything like that looks tight. Another thing you're going to want to do is check your lights. I can actually do an install video that shows how to install Princess Auto submersible lights, and they're so easy to install. They go to any 4-pin connector, and they're submersible. So they're just, you don't have to worry about unplugging them when you go in. You won't blow any circuits, you won't blow any breakers, anything like that. Fantastic. You know, it sucks in Canada because you get snow. So the lake completely freezes over, completely. As we come around here to the back of the boat, I use these easy straps. So this one goes on this side, just clips into the trailer easily, and it pulls tight. So that's how I secure the back of the boat to the trailer. It's easy, it's secure, and I've never had any problems with it yet, so that's good. It's one of 3 main points of contact. This is exactly what we do. Hook it on, come up here, hook it on here. Make sure that's nice and tugged. Make sure that's nice and snug. Come up here and tie it on. Perfect. You're just going to check underneath the trailer here, and you're just going to make sure everything looks good. Going to make sure the leaf springs, everything looks in a good shape, and no leaf springs are broken. If the leaf spring's this small, if it breaks, it's not a good thing. That can cause some damage. So you want to just give a quick check to that on your way around. You want to just give a quick check on the boat, or quick check on the trailer, make sure everything's good. So it's really in good shape still. Happy with that.
Are you getting in or what? What the hell are you doing? Get down, get down.
I'm trying to get down.
Get off. Get off. What are you doing?
What do we got coming up? Banshee Boats future, we got drones, bikinis, new lakes, amazing, beautiful places. I'm gonna come up with so many new episodes constantly. Definitely gonna have some amazing times coming up. 35-year-old Vanguard Banshee speedboat. We got a Johnson 90 V4 on the back. She just purrs like a kitten. She only gets 94 gas. That's for sure. What do you think of that? Make sure you subscribe right down there, and you can be in on all the action. All I want to do is get more videos up and have more fun.
Woo! Banshee boating, baby!
Check out one of these other fantastic videos. You won't be disappointed.